Hey guys, Kicker from Templar's Airsoft, and today we have another Airsoft review of a more CQB, CQC type gun, and one that you wouldn't expect and to be on the buying list of more of avid players of Airsoft, since this is only $55 off of evike.com. It's the Double Eagle / TSD Tri-Shot Shotgun, and once again bought it from evike.com and $55, so if you have a couple extra bucks laying around, you feel like you just want to spend it on something, I definitely would recommend that money on this. So let's get started. Okay, so basically the package comes with cleaning and jamming rod, your average manual. This one actually is pretty good with the English, so and you get those funny comedic pictures. So anyways, speed loader, one 30-round high cap shotgun shell, a cheap sling, but it'll work fine with this because it's not too heavy. This shotgun weighs about 4 pounds. A bag of cheap BBs that I don't know if I would use, probably don't, just toss them. And here's the shotgun itself. Alright. So there are 3 different models of this shotgun that you can get. There's the one that I got with the collapsible stock. There's one with just the pistol grip and no stock. There's one with the pistol grip and a solid stock. So I wanted the stock, and I wanted something that could still be adjustable for CQB, since the full stock one seems to be a little bit on the long side. But anyways, as I said before, immediately out of the box, the gun weighs about 4 pounds itself, so it's got a nice weight to it. It doesn't feel cheap at all. So the stock has an interesting way of pivoting past this groove here. Initially, when you want to retract it, you have to tilt it, press the release button right here, see that right there, and pull it back. Okay, and once you're out of that little pivot point, you can adjust it freely. It's a 4-position stock, I believe, so 1, 2, 3, 4. And to put it back, you just put it all the way in and then pivot, lock it back in place. The cheek rest right here is kind of a rubberized finish that it might rub off after a while of using it, but it should be fine for the time being. And I've used this a lot, well, not a lot, but twice in the past CQB games, and it hasn't done anything. The pistol grip is also in that same rubberized finish, and this grip is also in the rubberized finish, so it actually helps if you're not one of those people that wear gloves. You can grip it pretty easy. And as I said before, this is a tri-shot, so for those of you that don't know, there's 3 separate barrels basically, and they all just shoot out 1 BB. So one thing I found with mine is that this gun does have a fixed hop-up, so you can adjust the barrels. And I don't know if it's sort of a gamble-ish, but definitely not a reason not to buy it. On mine, 2 of the barrels shoots perfectly straight, and 1 of them curves up a little bit, which in CQB is perfectly fine for me because I kind of get that. I want that spread since it is a shotgun. So, and another point that you might be wondering is cocking the gun. It's actually really not that hard. You just gotta make sure you do it fast and you commit to every time you're gonna cock it. But it's actually a little bit easier with ammo in it. And another point is, like the other cheap shotguns where you could cock it multiple times and just jam it and shoot a crap load of BBs at once, this one, after 1 round, like a real shotgun, locks. There is no release button, so you're gonna have to fire it to cock again. But, so, this is the shell it uses. It only comes with 1, it's a 30 rounder, and you load the BBs with the speed loader in the front area. And then there's a release lever right here, just forward of the trigger guard on the right side. Press that and it will release the shell loading door, which is on the bottom, right there. And then you simply just put it in, close the door, and then you could go ahead and start shooting. And then to drop it out, you just press that release button again, it'll fall right out. And one thing about the shells, it only comes with one, so I figured might as well get some more. So picked this up when I went to go get this shotgun. 14 bucks off of Airsoft, or sorry, not Airsoft GI. 14 bucks off of evike.com, and there's 6 shells. Each one's a 30 round high cap, and there's no difference between the black ones and the red ones, but it's actually kind of advantageous, since if you're one of those people that want a different weight, you could use the black one for .23s and the red one for .2s, whatever you want. But let's see, another thing, other than the rubberized finish, this gun is all plastic. It's a solid plastic though, so I mean you could drop this multiple times, nothing's going to happen to it. The sling mount on the front is metal, pretty good metal, so that's pretty solid. And then I believe the actual barrel is plastic, but it seems to be housed in a almost like a cheap metal housing. It's kind of hard to tell initially, but either way it's very durable, so I'd recommend it. The sights, there are 2 pistol type sights. It's probably kind of hard to tell, but you have your 2 rear sights here and your front sight. And with this one, the spread is pretty decent, and you really don't need to look down the sights. If you're one of those people that pop out and want to just pop out, shoot, and hide again, this is definitely the gun for you, because it's perfect. We just went to Insight a couple days ago, and I was using my SCAR, and I couldn't get any kills, so I whipped this out, and then it's perfect. I popped out, there was a guy sitting right there, pull the trigger, all 3 BBs hit his mask, and they're gonna call it out after that. Either it's loud or it hurts pretty bad. The gun shoots around 300 feet per second, and let's see, I think there's not too much to this gun, so I don't think I missed much on the reviews. Okay, so I believe I said the forward sling mount's right here. The rear sling mount, there's 2 of them. It could be one right here or one right here. And there's actually, I just noticed this recently, yesterday actually, there is a hole in the pistol grip for a spare shell if you want one. Actually locks in there perfectly. So if you're shooting, you can just pull out the extra shell that's in the pistol grip, pop it in, and you're good to go. But other than that, there is only one problem I had with this particular shotgun. I haven't seen any other complaints about it on the reviews for the gun, but this stock area, the stock and the pistol grip here are one piece. There's a seam right here, I think you could see right there. Right here, there's a seam. And this pistol grip and stock, this is all one piece. And it's only held by 1 screw, which is surprising, and I don't know why they would do that. But I started, once we got back, started playing with it in the backyard, and then the whole pistol grip and the stock just started getting really loose. So basically when you take this off, you can just slide it all the way off if you want. You can see that there's a screw all the way in there, so it's going to be difficult to get a screwdriver in there. We had to basically like take the front end of a screwdriver and stick it on a longer stick to get in there. But we took the screw out, and then you could go ahead and tighten the screw up, and then use some Loctite. It's basically, Loctite is like the ultimate solution for anything that has to do with a screw that's loose. So other than that, it's perfect now. It hasn't come loose at all. It's sturdy. Nothing wobbles on this. But I definitely recommend it if you're looking for a shotgun that isn't gas, that shoots more than 1 round, which a shotgun should, and it performs greatly. It's the pro airs, like the people that are the most avid airsofters and have played this for years, still can buy this for 55 bucks and still hold their own, because it is definitely not something to look at the price and then look away because of the quality, because you're going to be stunned when you get this. I was stunned. I absolutely love this thing. So I think that about sums it up. If there's anything I missed, go ahead and just ask me questions in the comment section, and I'll answer them as fast as I can. And that's about it. So once again, this was the review of the Double Eagle / TSD tri-shot shotgun on sale for 55 bucks at evike.com, and definitely recommend picking up the 6 shell package for 14 bucks off of evike.com. And that about completes it. So again, I'm Kicker from Templars Airsoft, and this has been the review of this shotgun.